Around 10 years ago, I downloaded FL Studio and made this. And today I decided to remake this song and turn it into this.
Things are cold, let's get sold.
Remember that if you want to download this FOP for learning purposes, you can become a Patreon member and you will get more than 30 sample packs, 4 extra FOPs, sound banks, MIDIs, a lot of tips and super detailed feedback. Alright, so, well, this song is pretty shitty, to be honest, you know, everything is bad here. The arrangement is way too long, as you can see. Or, for example, if you check here, I'm not following the 8-bar rule. I mean, actually here I did 9 bars before going to the next part. So I knew nothing about music. So, well, let's try to remake the drop. That would be this. Okay, so, well, first I'm gonna try to get a kick and try to have the same bassline rhythm. For the kick, I'm gonna use this one. Really strong. Just to get the rhythm, I'm gonna use just a saw. And I'm not sure what notes I used. I just used C. I was so simple at the time. Dun, da, dun, dun. What a shitty bass line. Okay, let's try to get something cooler for the bass. So I decided to get this bass. Pretty fat. This other one. A bit more plucky. And finally this one. To give some presence. Actually this one sounds pretty similar to the original song. Then if we add some decapitator. Sounds fatter. And last but not least some saturation. Not in the low end but in the mids to give more presence. And of course some sidechain. Alright, so we have this. But I'm gonna try to change a bit the bassline rhythm. Maybe I can just take this and put it like this, like offbeat. This note gets out, so maybe like this. But maybe I'm gonna change it a little bit. This song has like a tech house vibe, and for tech house this scale is not the best one. It's better to use the freaking mode, and this would be like this. And maybe instead of going down here, I keep it like this. Or maybe this one can go higher. Alright, let's check the original. Has a clap, so let's look for a clap. I'm gonna use 2 layers. This one is wide and has a bit more noise. And then this one is a bit tighter and is mono. So with them two, I create a bigger clap. Let's add also some hi-hats. But this one, as you can hear, it doesn't have a really strong attack at the beginning. And also it doesn't have top high frequencies. It has, but not that crispy as I want to. But if I add this one, has a bit more attack. As you can see at the beginning is like straight and this one is like a bit going up and is more focused on the top high frequencies. So before and after is like this. I'm also gonna add this shaker loop to add more rhythm. Start sounding way better just with this, and I think it doesn't have more. It just had that noise that that I'm not gonna use because it's a terrible decision. And it has delay, but I think it's not gonna work well. So from here, I'm just gonna try to make it more better. The first thing I'm gonna do is add an ARP. I'm just gonna use a piano first. Let me see it like this. Maybe if we go down. Maybe this works. Less happy. Of course with a better synth. It adds some atmospheres and movement that I like. And I need a main synth. And this synth originally was like this, but I'm not sure. It makes it more kind of edgy. More safe. More risky and more edgy, but I kind of like it. Maybe I'm gonna open more the filter. Stop. And maybe then I could try to work with this stop and open it like. I would have to maybe control the pitch with this. 4/3, global, master tuning, 12 semitones. Okay, it would be like 1 bar, just at the end, something like this. I found this one that I think is gonna work better. Here, I'm maybe gonna delay it. Let me change it. And guys, I want you to let me know in the comments if you like the lead with the +3 or without it. I know it sounds a bit dissonant, but I don't know, I think in this kind of song, in this style, it fits pretty well like this. Maybe here, before this part, I could have like ta-ta-ta-tan, something like this. But here in the second part, I'm not gonna put it, I'm gonna use another one. Maybe instead of ta-ta-ta-tan, can be more like a rising, like ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. I have the perfect synth, which is this one. Make it go straight, and then I want like gated. I'm gonna take this one, send it here, also send it here. It will be in 116 probably. Maybe less gated and put one step higher. Let's add distortion. To make the drop better, we need to add effects, just a crash, and a downlifter. And to add some more texture or some more atmospheres, I'm gonna add these strings. But to make it cooler, I'm going to add this gated effect with gross beat. And I think maybe you could have like a vocal, pre-drop vocal, and then also use a vocal to cover these empty spaces. Otherwise, this part is a bit boring. Okay, so I found these two.
Drinks are cold, let's get sold.
I think it fits so well with the drop. And then this one.
Turn up the heat. Turn up the volume.
So this one for the pre-drop and this one here in the middle of the drop, in the empty spaces. So well, I think it's enough. I think I remake it and I improve it so much. So well, let me know in the comments if you like this, if I should make more challenges like this or what challenge I should make. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and let's see the end result.
Drinks are cold, let's get sold.